Hey everybody, I'm Jed May and this is Michael Hebert. We are your men's basketball beat reporters for the Red and Black. Coming at you for a slightly different location tonight for our final chat. We are in the press conference room underneath Stegman Coliseum, where just a few minutes ago Tom Crean and players were talking about Georgia's 98-88 win over Texas this afternoon. Just an excellent offense performance all around for Georgia. One of the best offensive nights this team has had all year. Michael, what was it that made this such, an outstanding night for the Bulldogs on offense?
Yeah, I mean, they came out firing. They shot the ball extremely well, especially from the three-point line. That's something that we saw Georgia do a little bit in the second half of the LSU game on Wednesday, and it definitely carried it over into this game. They shot the ball well from three. They shot the ball well, just in general. I think they were moving the ball a lot better. They talked about cutting and moving without the ball. That's what Tom Crean focused on mainly in his post-game press conference, and they certainly did that. The one issue, obviously, is the turnovers. I mean, they still turned the ball over 26 times, which is the highest total of the season, which, if you could still win a game by 10 points, 98-88, and turn the ball over, I mean, sure, yeah, you won the game, but that's not even, you can't sustain leads like that if you continue to turn over the ball like that.
And you talk about this team shooting the ball well. We were just told by UGA basketball SID Mike Mobley. Shout out to Mike. Let's see, what was it? The 66.7 field goal percentage tonight was the fourth highest mark in a game in 114 years of Georgia basketball. The Bulldogs shot 70.6% from three-point range. That's the third highest mark since whenever the three-point line was introduced. I don't know off the top of my head. I think the guy that really made the Georgia offense go tonight was Tyree Crump. He started tonight. Jordan Harris and Ty Fagan were out with injuries. Keyshawn Hightower did not start tonight. It was Turtle Jackson and Tyree Crump in the backcourt. And Tyree really carried the team tonight. He started off hot. He hit, I think, 3 or 4 threes in the first half. He ended up with hitting 6 shots from distance for a game-high 21 points. And I think his energy is something that this team really feeds off of. Every time he hits a three, he's waving his arms around running down the court. He's smiling. He's like glaring at the guy he's guarding going down the other end. And that's something he mentioned after the game. Every time he hits a shot, he's looking in the crowd, trying to get the fans hyped up too. And obviously it was another. Let's see, the crowd was another 10,000 plus crowd tonight. Right. So another great crowd for Georgia. And Michael, when you look obviously this isn't a conference game. Georgia's going to wake up tomorrow and still be 1-5 in the SEC.
That's true. Yeah.
So, but when you look at today's game, obviously, and the second half against LSU, this Georgia offense has been showing signs of, I guess, playing better than it has in the first part of conference play. So how do the Bulldogs carry this forward going into next week with a road game at Arkansas and then South Carolina coming at Athens?
Well, before I get to that, I wanted to highlight the point you made about Tyree Crump. This is my second season, your second season, and you didn't cover last year, but you covered the year before. Tyree Crump has been a guy has always been very hot when he's hot, but he's cold when he's cold. Mm-hmm. And he told me once that even if you're cold, shooters still shoot. And he certainly did that a lot tonight, went 6 for 9, like you said. But no, going forward, you got Arkansas next and South Carolina. There's not going to really be an easy game in the SEC. Tom Crean, he expounded on that a little bit in the post-game press conference also. But I think as far as the offense goes, we talked about it. It's the vision. And Tom Crean talked about the vision that he has with this team. And he's seen spurts of it here and there, but he says, despite 26 turnovers, I feel like we're starting to figure out this is what we need to do in order to score the way we want to score, to shoot the way we want to shoot. And I think obviously there's defensive problems here and there, but I think if they can get those shots off, which they have, and if they can move without the basketball, they might be able to surprise some people down the stretch. Maybe get one game they weren't supposed to win, or maybe hopefully for them, for their sake, offense won't be the issue. It'll be more turnovers and defense.
Well, even though this wasn't a conference win, I'm sure it's still good for the Bulldogs. I guess good feeling to go to bed tonight knowing that they finally get a win. It was their first win since January 9th, which is, 2.5 weeks ago. So good to get back in the win column. The Bulldogs get back in action next Tuesday against Arkansas. I think it's a 7 o'clock tip in Fayetteville. But as for today, the Bulldogs avenged the football team's Sugar Bowl loss with a 10-point win over Texas. No animals were harmed in the making of this final chat. So for Michael Hebert, I'm Jed May, and we are signing off for the Red and Black Final Chat.